When individuals' identities, values, and worldviews are threatened, a pattern of conversation can set in that becomes predictable, rigid, self-reinforcing, and self-perpetuating, and very hard to undo. When differences threaten people's deepest passions and values and commitments, conflict, destructive communication, and polarization are the likely results. The abortion conflict in the United States is a good case in point. In the late 80s and early 90s, conflict over abortion reached a fever pitch in this country. Allegations of being baby killers and woman haters were hurled from side to side. These accusations were amplified by media who invited partisans to fight on national TV. As the rhetoric escalated, people felt more and more threatened. And as actual violence broke out, many people felt concerned for their own safety or for the sweeping away of values that were important to them. It was in this atmosphere that the Public Conversations Project came to be, trying to find an approach that would reduce the polarization, enable people to see each other as complete human beings. In the heat of conflict, perception as well as memory can become narrowed, causing people to see folks that they're in conflict with in stark black and white terms. And it makes it easier to remember the hurts and the things that have limited us, and much more difficult to remember the positive things and our own capacity to connect. From this narrowing, a damaging communication pattern can evolve, which results in people speaking in generalities of themselves and of the other side, characterizing the other as enemy or evil, which makes it easier to dismiss and demean the other, to use slogans and stereotyping to keep the other at arm's length. In this process, people also speak with their like-minded fellows, strengthening their perspectives. And we know from social psychology that when people are only speaking with the like-minded, perspectives are strengthened, and in fact, the most extreme perspectives tend to prevail. When partisans characterize people as other, it becomes easier to dismiss and demean them. This can provoke a reciprocal response of dismissing and demeaning, which then leads people to separate into camps because they feel threatened by that dismissing and demeaning. In those camps of the like-minded, where people have gathered together with those they agree with, curiosity, openness, goodwill toward the other are generally discouraged and replaced by certainty and the pressure to conform to the orthodoxy of a point of view. So for abortion, as well as with other conflictual issues, the challenge was to find a process that would expand people's capacity to perceive more accurately, to remember more completely, and to communicate more effectively in the face of conflict, which would also increase people's curiosity, connection with the other, the ability to see the other as a full human being, and the willingness to come to an understanding of another's experience.